All right, Coach, the main question is the big news yesterday coming out, Coach Pelini leaving Youngstown State for LSU, which means the Penguins' job is now open. Your name has come up. The first question is it something that you're potentially interested in, and what's your level of interest in that job?
Well, first of all, I just want to congratulate Bo. Been a childhood friend, and, going back and getting back on a major level, college football is going to be real good for him. Names are thrown out. I'm from here, grew up here. My interest until, I talked to somebody, my interest is just I'm watching as a fan. But I'm a big fan of Coach Tressel. Knew Ron Strollo, played against him in high school. So I'm pretty sure they're going to get a good guy. A lot of people from home has been calling me and saying, hey, we want you to come back home. But I'm just up here recruiting, just looking at kids and all that. But if my interest was there to be the head coach there, we have to see. But I am a big fan of Coach Tressel. I am.
Obviously, you've had a great deal of success, and your reputation at Kentucky and all the places that you've been through the course of your career is through the roof. And what would, if you were interested and if things aligned right, what kind of coach, could a program like Youngstown State be getting, and what would you bring to the table that if you were to pursue it, what would they be getting?
Well, first and foremost, I'm from here, and I know the area. Youngstown State is very traditional, won a lot of national championships here. It's just a thing where you got to get a coach that believes in this hometown first, and you got to bring in good players. At the end of the day, it's all about players. And, I've been at the highest level. Being down in Kentucky has been a thing of turning this thing around with Mark Stoops. And, I don't know, but I think people, when you go after a coach, it's all about when they go after him, they know what that coach is all about. I know my reputation, second to none, and I know whenever I'm ready to take a head job, I'll do a good job.
So that is something at some point, whether it's at Youngstown or someplace else, you definitely, an aspiration of yours is to be a head coach at some point in your career in the near future?
Yes, sir, it is. And like I say, right now we're building a good thing here down in Kentucky, but in the short future, you just never know when is the right time to do it, but I know I will be a head coach sometime.
How special could it potentially be, the fact that you're from here, born and raised here, you had so much success here, how much would that mean to you potentially?
Oh, it'd be a blessing, just having a lot of friends here, all my classmates, teachers and people I grew up with, family. I know all the coaches in the state of Ohio, have a good reputation there. If something like that was to happen, right now I'm employed by Kentucky and I love Kentucky, but if that was to happen, like I said, I have no doubt that I'll be successful.
Will you reach out to them, or will you wait to hear from them? What's the next step in a situation like this?
No, I don't. When you job like this, if they're interested in me, I'm pretty sure they'll reach out to me. And if that's the case, then you sit down and you talk. I'm good friends. Really a good friends with Mark Stoops, and I talk to him and just say, what's his thoughts. But as being the head coach coming back here, I have no doubt that I know what it takes to get this thing, to the next level. If that was something I was going to do.